I always find myself browsing the Switch eShop looking for cheap games to spend my last few dollars from a gift card on. So, in today's video, I will be going over 10 Switch eShop games under $5 that are worth checking out, starting from the cheapest and going up to the $5 games. The first game on the list is Squidlet, a Game Boy style platformer where you play as this cute little squid. The game is really short at only around 30 to 40 minutes for the main story, and is definitely on the easy side, but it has a very positive rating on Steam and is one of the only non-shovelware games you can get for only $1. Void Prison is a twin-stick horde survival game, with the twist being that you play inside of a shrinking arena, giving you less and less space to dodge enemy attacks. It may be more repetitive and have less content than other horde survival games, but for only $3, I consider it to be well worth the price. Next up is Downwell, also only costing $3. It's an indie roguelike game where you, as the name implies, go down a well, bouncing on enemies to defeat them while dodging spikes and other enemies in order to reach the next floor and collect more upgrades. With taking over 6 hours to beat the game and 15 to 100%, Downwell is worth way more than its cheap price tag. The Exit 8 is a small horror-esque puzzle game for only $4 on the eShop, where you go around looking for the 8th exit to an underground station, but need to keep your eyes peeled for different anomalies, alerting you to turn around as if you continue when you're not supposed to, you'll be sent back to the beginning. Starting off our $5 games with Kindo 2 Frostbite, it's a small platformer that offers multiplayer co-op as well as single player, something I was surprised to see for a game of its price. If you're looking for a quick game to play with your friends, I would recommend checking this one out. The next game on the list is Inhabit, a cozy puzzle game where you go around fixing bad habits and transforming your home. If you're a fan of cozy games or pixel art, I recommend checking it out as the puzzles are unique enough to distinguish it from other games in the genre. Dojoran is a platformer where you play as a ninja frog, offers a retro style and challenging gameplay that gradually gets more difficult across the game's 28 levels. Looking for something more challenging, this is the game for you. Next on the list of $5 games is Mangavania, a retro-style 2D action platformer where you play as a young ninja venturing into the underworld to find a cure for your sick brother, unlocking more abilities in a Metroidvania-esque style as you progress through the game's 20 levels. Murder on the Marine Express is a murder mystery inspired by the works of Agatha Christie and its shows. The game has a lot of funny dialogue as well as twists and big questions that will keep you on your toes. It is a visual novel though, and with no choice options, it's just reading with some good graphics, but the story is fantastic and worth it even for those who aren't usually fans of the genre. Last on the list, Vampire Survivors is the king of the horde survivors genre, with plenty of characters, items, and content to keep you playing for hours or even days. It is worth way more than the $5 price tag, and is without a doubt the best game you can get on Switch for under $5. I hope you enjoyed these games and found something worth picking up, and if you want more cheap game recommendations, consider hitting that subscribe button. Have a great rest of your day. Sincerely, Switch.